Question number third. Now we need to find the LCM and HCF of three numbers, a pair of three numbers. The three numbers are 12, 15 and 21, and we need to use prime factorization method, right? So first of all 12. The prime factors of 12 are 2 on dividing by 2 it will give 6, then 3, and then 3 say 1, right? Then 15 on dividing it by 3 will get 5, on dividing it by 5 will get 1. So these are the prime factors of 15, and for 21 we divide by 3 we'll get 7, on dividing by 7 we'll get 1. So 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3. 15 can be written as 3 into 5, and 21 can be written as 3 into 7. Now we know that HCF is nothing but the common term in all the three numbers, the common factor in fact. So we can see 2 is present here but is not present in the other two numbers. 3 is here in the second number as well and in the third number as well. So 3 is a common factor, right? 5 we have in the second number but we don't have it in first or third number. Same is for 7. We don't have it in first and second number. So the only common number in the three terms is 3 only, right? Now for LCM, our older method only, we write the common term one time only and we'll copy down all the remaining terms, right? So here we are left with 2 2's. So into 2 into 2. Here we are left with 5. So into 5. And in the third term we are left with 7. So into 7. So LCM is 3 into 2 is 6. 6 into 2 is 12, 12 into 5 is 60, 60 into 7 is 420, whereas SCF is 3, right? Moving to next part. So the three numbers in this case are 17, 23 and 29. And we know that these three are the prime numbers. So we don't have any other factors of these numbers other than the number itself, right? So the factors of 17, 23 and 29 are the numbers 17, 23 and 29 themselves, right? So HCF is what? Nothing. We don't have anything common in these three terms, right? So HCF is 1. Now 17 simply can be written as 17 into 1. 23 can be written as 23 into 1. And 29 can be written as 29 into 1. So we don't have any number common in these three terms other than 1. So these are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are those numbers which don't have anything common in them, right, other than 1. So the HCF of these three numbers is 1, whereas the LCM would be the product of the three numbers themselves, right? So 17 into 23 into 29. This would be the LCM. And on calculating it, this comes out to be 1, 1, 3, 3 and 9. So the LCM and HCF are respectively 1, 1, 3, 3, 9 and 1. Moving to third part, 8, 9 and 25. Now 8 on prime factorization will give us this, right? 9 on prime factorization will give us this, and 25 will give us 5 times and then 5 one time, right? So 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2. 9 can be written as 3 square or 3 into 3. 25 can be written as 5 square or 5 into 5. Now as we can see that we don't have any number common in these three numbers, right? We don't have anything common. So the HCF should be 1 only, since we can write it as into 1, into 1 and into 1. 1 is always the HCF of any numbers, any co-prime numbers in fact. Now to find the LCM, as we don't have any common number, we will simply copy down these numbers only. So 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 2 into 2. Now for second number we have 3 into 3, and for third number we have 5 into 5. Now this 2 into 5 is 10. Simply this 2 into 5 is also 10. So we have 100 into 2 into 3 into 3. So which further equals to, this 3 into 3 is 9 into 18. 18 into 100 is 1800. So the LCM of these three numbers is 1800, whereas the HCF is 1. Question number 4. In this question we need to find the LCM of two numbers. The HCF is already given to us. The HCF of two numbers 306 and 657 is given as 9. We need to find the LCM of these two numbers. Now in this question we can use a property which is LCM into HCF of two numbers is equal to the product of two numbers, right? Now LCM we need to find out, so let it be X. HCF we already know is given in the question is 9. This must be equal to the product of two numbers is equal to 306 into 657, or X comes out to be 306 into 657 divided by 9. On division by 9 this will give 3 times 27 and then 4 times 36. So 34 into 657, which on solving will give us 22338. So this is the required LCM. Next question. Now we need to check whether 6 raised to power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. Now this n can assume any value. We just need to cross verify whether this number can end in 0 or not. Now we know that for a 0 to occur, we need a pair of 2 and 5, because 2 when multiplied by 5 will give us 10, which will give us 0. Right? So we can see any number, like suppose 20. So the prime factors of 20 are 2 is 10, 2, then 5, then 5, 1. So it is compulsory that a pair of 2 and 5 must be present over there to for the number to end in 0, right? Now 6 to the power n. We can see that 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 raised to whole power n. Now this further can be written as 2 to the power n into 3 to the power n. Now as we can see that there is no 5 available. So this number for any value of n cannot end in 0. Question number 6. In this question we need to explain why the given two numbers are composite numbers. So first of all, we must be clear about what are prime numbers and composite numbers. So prime numbers are those numbers which don't have any other factor than the number itself and 1. So these two are the only factors of a prime number, whereas composite number have other factors than the number itself as well, right? So the first number is 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. So we'll take 13 common out of here. We are left with 7 into 11 plus 1, which further is equal to 13 into, this is 77 plus 1 is 78. Now we can see that this number can be written as a product of two different numbers, right? So we can easily say that this is a composite number. Now let us check for the second number, which is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5. Now again, since 5 is common, we'll take 5 common out of here. We are left with 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 1. Now this can be anything. Let this be x. So this number can be written as 5 into x, which is a product of two different numbers, right? So this is also a composite number. Question number 7. There is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field. Basically, Sonia covers this path, circular path, in 18 minutes. Okay. Then Ravi takes 12 minutes for the same, and Ravi can complete the same path in 12 minutes. Right. Suppose they both start at the same point and at the same time and go in same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? So basically, we need to find when they will meet for the first time at this point only, from the point where they started, right? So in such type of question, we need to find the LCM of these two numbers, LCM of 12 and 18. Now 12, the prime factors of 12 are 2, 6, 2, 3 and then 3. So prime factors of 12 are 2 into 2 into 3, whereas that of 18 are, on dividing by 2 it will give 9, then by 3, 3, then again by 3, 1. So 18 can be written as 2 into 3 into 3. And we need to find the LCM of these two numbers. So LCM of these two numbers is, first of all, we will check for the common number, that is 2. 2 is common and 1, 3 is also common. So we'll write these two numbers once only, 2 into 3. Now we'll write the left out numbers. Left out numbers are 2 and 3. So into 2 into 3. So this is our LCM. So LCM comes out to be 2 into 3 is 6, into 2 is 12, into 3 is 36. So after 36 minutes, they will meet for the first time at the starting point. Now let us check whether this is correct or not. So Sonia will cover first round in 18 minutes. She will cover the second round in next 18 minutes. That is a total time of 36 minutes. She will cover 2 rounds. Whereas Ravi will cover first round in 12 minutes, the next one in 24 and the next one in 36. So in total 36 minutes, Ravi will cover 3 rounds. So basically, in 36 minutes, Sonia has covered 2 rounds, whereas Ravi has covered 3. But this is the time when they will meet at the starting point, because this is the only common number. This is the least common number basically, which is coming in their table, the table of 18 and 12.